Good night, world. This is Ivan O'Mara. This is going to be another very interesting documentary about my book, Lasso for Zanus. It won't be a long video, it will only be a quick 10-minute video. Today, I'm going to be talking about Ephesus, the Devil King Bat of the Mountains. So in my past documentary I made about Eratet, the Devil Wolf King, I talked about the wolves, I talked a little bit about the bats, but this video I'm going to talk about the bats. As you see in this picture here, Ephesus will be looking something like this, except probably 2.5, 3 times scarier, as I'm going to have John Howell create the most rare beings of history. Ephesus, the king bat of the mountains. Yeah, but Ivan, Eratet is a king of the south. Yes, Eratet is the king of the south, but the mountain regions is not his territory. The mountain regions is not his territory, as Ephesus is the king bat of the Gilead mountain pass, and he's also the king of the Gilead city. He is the king bat of the Gilead city, which is like the abyss. He's the king bat of the abyss in the ancient Gilead city. And Tactius, all I'm going to say, I don't want to spoil the story for you, Tactius awakens Ephesus in the ancient Gilead city, and that leads into the plot. As the Ephesus scene in my book Lasso for Zanus is probably the most powerful scene in the book, or you can argue the ancestor scene is more powerful. They're both just as good. They kind of cancel each other out. The Ephesus scene will blow your mind away, and it's so cinematic. It's an amazing ride of a lifetime when you read my book, obviously. Ephesus is the 9th from Eludus, who was the first Bat King in the first generation, who is the son of Zachiar, obviously when you read the book. Ephesus is the 9th from Eludus. Ephesus is the 9th generation from Eludus, who's the first Bat King in the first generation, who is the son of Zachiar. So I'm going to say I won't spoil the story for you. And Ephesus will also be a devil. He'll be a demon, a devil. You're looking at the most rare beings in history. Something like these pictures that you see here. And what? And that's why Zanus really great as fans ever written. As John Boyega, Jimo Hansu, Carl Urban, Idris Elba, Andy Serkis, all those guys, assuming they're chosen, right? Because I might choose other actors, but they're my first choice. They're going to be fighting all these horrific devil beings with Ivan O'Mara, who's God in the flesh. And my wife, Victoria Justice, will experience the horror with the woman of the demon bats and the demon wolves in the movie. Ephesus in the book is not that scary either, but once I bring the demonic character to life, looking at a devil guy, looking at another devil, he'll be pretty much just as horrific as Eratet. And you're looking at a horrific being, the Devil King Bat of the Mountains, who is very, very powerful. Ephesus is very, very powerful, that's all I'm going to say. He's a very, very powerful being in the book. And the Ephesus scene in my book will blow your mind away. You're looking at probably the greatest scene in the book. Or you can argue the ancestor scene is the greatest scene in the book when you read Volume 3. That's why Volume 3 is my favorite, because Volume 3 is when everything gets deep, dark. Everything gets deep and dark and shit gets real. Got some sound? So when Ephesus is the king of the south, Ephesus is the king of the south, but he's the king of the mountain regions in the south. He's the king of the Gilead region, the Gilead Pass in the ancient Gilead city, and he lives in the abyss in the ancient Gilead city. Think something like Moria. Moria is kind of like the abyss where the orcs live and the Balrog lived. Well, Ephesus and all the demonic bats live in the ancient Gilead city, which is pretty much the abyss. And Tactius awakens Ephesus in Volume 3. As I'm going to say, I won't spoil the story for you. And that leads into to more of the story. I won't spoil the story for you guys. Will say when you read my amazing Lasso for Zanus books. I'm sorry. So it's going to be a 10-minute video. It won't be long because editing takes a long time. I'm only going to make a 10-minute video for you guys. I know you guys are a bit pissed off that I'm not making videos for you guys anymore. I'm not going to have you guys do it like that. I don't get paid for this shit. You act like I watch myself. That's why I'm not making videos every day for you guys. I do about 2 videos a week. It's how it works. Sarah? Ephesus will also be the most horrific being in movie history as you're looking at the devil himself for Ephesus 2, as Eretat and Ephesus will be horrifying devils in the movie when I bring demonic characters to life. That's why Peter Jackson, if chosen, he will tell me that my movie will be better than his Lord of the Rings, most likely. And Mel Gibson will tell me that the movie will be better than Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings and even his Passion of the Christ. Remember the demons of Passion of the Christ, guys. Nothing compared to the demons in Zanus. Looking at the most horrific beings in history, the wolves, the bats, they're all devils. Got some Sarah? So Ivan, how many lines of kings are there? There are 3 lines of kings. There's the humankind line, which is Tactius's line. There's the wolf kind line, which is Eretat's line, and there's the bat kind line, which is Ephesus' line. So you have 3 lines of kings in my book when you read the story. And Ephesus, Tactius, Eretat are royalty. For fool is royalty because they come from the line. They're all royal beings, obviously. So you'll get an idea of the great line of kings in volume 3 when you read it. I won't spoil so for you. Yeah. Samsara? That's why Zanus will be the greatest fan I've ever written. When I adapt to the basically when you're looking at devils, all the Hollywood actors chosen are lucky you're gonna go on every journey with Ivan O'Mara. You're looking at the most horrific beings in history, guys, you're looking at demons. Something scary like you've never experienced before. This is real horror. And Ephesus will be a devil too, who will be just as horrific as Eretat. That's why Zanus will be the greatest fantasy novel ever written, and it'll be the greatest movie chosen to make when I adapt that to the screen. The question is who will I choose? Mel Gibson or Peter Jackson. Somebody tells me I should go for Mel, but I might end up choosing Peter. We'll see what happens. Whichever director gives better responses, that's the director I'm going to choose, obviously. I'll have Mel work with Randy Wallace, and I'll have Peter work with Fran and Guillermo del Toro. And Mel can work with Randy Wallace and maybe Mel's brother, who's working on Resurrection of the Christ with Mel Gibson. You can have him come on board and help Mel too if you want with the movie. Sarah? Zanus is biblical level deep. It's pretty much bringing the Bible to life when you read it. It's not a Bible story, but you can get a lot of biblicalism from Zanus. Like you get Jesus symbolism a little bit with Tactius, Eretat, Ephesus are a symbolism of the devils, obviously. And the wolves and bats are a symbolism of the devils, obviously. As the demonic beings you're going to see in Zanus, guys, I'm pretty much bringing the demonic beings of the Bible to life. It's real shit. It's real horror. That's how scary Zanus will be. You guys are going to feel for us. You're going to feel for me with Ephesus. You're going to feel for me and all the actors with Eretat and the demonic bats and demonic wolves, the crows. And you also have the ancestors. I won't spoil for the ancestors of the south and the ancestors of the north. I'm going to say I won't spoil for. Before I shut this, before I end this documentary, you guys don't really know what the faces are in the sky. When you read Volume 3, it all comes to light, it all makes sense. That's why I didn't show you that much of Volume 3, because I don't want to spoil the story for you. Guys, I'm Sarah. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Ephesus documentary. I promised I'll make an Ephesus documentary, so I decided to make a quick 10-minute documentary about Ephesus. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll probably make another documentary maybe next week. A nice like 10-minute audio documentary, but I'm only gonna be pumping out maybe 2 videos around there per week, guys. I'm not gonna have you guys do like that. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Ephesus documentary, The Devil Bat King from the Gilead Mountains. This is Ivan Amara. I am signing out. Peace. Don't hate him, and peace out.